Hello guys, welcome back to DNA Vlogs, and today we're going to be doing a quick chain lube and of course chain cleaning and lubing of the 600 GT that you can see at the backdrop. But I have a special product that I need to show off to you. So we're going to start with the assembly of that. So this is a paddock from SVS Motoworld, and it can be broken down or it can be dismantled and kept in your house in a much lesser space. Now this was made by them just before lockdown, but I never got a chance to utilize this. And today finally, since I was making a video for the GT, I said I should pick the new paddock and show you the assembly. The quality is really good. It's a very heavy duty paddock. Many are already using it, and I guess he's supplying to some OEMs also. I'm not sure whom, but some people do get this as OEM. So you get this in multiple parts. You get the rear handle, you get the left and right stands, okay, you get the spool holders, you get these locks that will go out here, okay. I've kept one wrong, it will be like this. So you get the locks for these, and you also get 4 bolts. आपको 4 bolts भी मिल जाएंगे जो यहाँ पे लॉक होंगे. तो इसका असेंबली में अभी आपको क्विकली बताता हूँ कैसे करना है. तो इसमें LHRH कुछ नहीं है, आप कौन सा भी बार कौन से भी साइड पर रख सकते हैं. एंड देन स्लाइड दी each side inside, and this side is done. The wheels and finishing and all here is quite good, quite strong. Overall the paddock also after assembly feels quite good. Now match both the sides of the spools, okay, adjust the distance accordingly, and then you just have to pull this out. So this is my regular chain cleaner dabba, and even this much chain, like hardly 100 ml is also more than enough. Take this diesel and start applying on the chain, and as you apply, keep rotating the chain with hand. Do not start the bike. Starting the bike is very dangerous, okay. I know service team does it because they are way too experienced, okay. They can handle the situation really well, but otherwise I've also shared in my previous videos that at least 3 or 4 of my friends, close friends, have lost their fingers because of keeping the bike on while cleaning the chain. So I always advise to keep the chain, the bike off. Now apply it generously on the chain. Once the center part is done, then you can start the side, then the bottom, and then the inside. Once I'm done, I'll show you. Now when you want to apply it to the lower side, you can come to the back part of the chain and start applying in this manner, okay. Once you've applied the chain generously to, once you've applied diesel generously to all parts, all sides of the chain, let it settle for 2-3 minutes, and diesel will start breaking down all the dirt and debris that is staying on the chain. Get a toothbrush. With the toothbrush you will of course have to do it 4 times, once like this, once at the bottom, once on this side, and once on this side, okay. That's it. And try to use a little hard brush, hard bristle toothbrush, because that will clean better. Don't apply too much of pressure because you don't have to damage the O-rings and X-rings. So I've applied enough diesel everywhere, and that only 100 ml diesel was more than enough. I've not used more, only that much was more than enough for this. So next you're going to start spraying water on this. Again, I don't start the bike during the water spray process. I just try to, when the bike is stationary, I would spray water like this. You can see the sprocket already started getting cleaned. Once one side is done, then start rotating the chain with hand, okay. Don't start the bike. Now right now I have my son to help me, but you can do it one by one. You can always spray it this way, and you can see the grim falling off. Dirt is falling off. Taking off the paddock is also quite easy. Take your side stand down. One person again hold the bike, and then just lift the bike. connectivity of the paddock. That's it. Now once your chain is washed, okay, and if you see all the dirt and grime is off, you will need to dry it. And to dry it, I learned a new thing from Sushant SK Auto Care. Don't push the chain this way, okay. Again, while pushing this way, there are chances that your hand gets stuck in the at this section. It might get stuck between the sprocket and the chain. So best would be pull it this way and clean it dry, okay. Give it a thorough 2-3 rounds so that it is completely dry. There's no water. If there is water, your chain lube might not stick to it. Now to lube the chain, I'm going to use the Benelli chain spray. It's by Savsol. Again, it is from 2019 when it was DSK Benelli. I purchased it that time from AB Automotive. I think I got 2 or 3 cans, and this one is still remaining. So we're going to use this one. It is a wet lube and a thin lube, so it penetrates well. Whenever you're using thin and wet lubes, make sure you lube the bike and keep it overnight. Lube the chain and keep it overnight so that it penetrates really well. Because it's thin, it's going to fly off really fast. Motul is another example. So based on the frequency of lubing, like if you're traveling long distance and if you see your chain is dry after 200 kilometers, maybe you need to spray a little more or use thicker lubes, okay. Like Kakade and all, which I've shown in previous chain lube videos. You can check that out. So, and the procedure to chain lube to lube the chain is your X and O rings, this rubber rings that you see in between, they need to be lubed ideally. So we're going to do 2 rounds like this. One is here. See, this is why you need to be very careful. Now my son is rotating the tire from behind and I'm spraying the lube on the chain. Once you're done with one side, you can do it on the second side, which is the inner side. In my old videos, I've shown that don't spray it from this side, but you can spray it from this side too till the time your your O-rings and X-rings are getting well lubed. This is one lube that I use a lot because it is quite small and handy, and again it is a wet lube, and you need more, you need to lube the chain more frequently because of this. Another thing that I use a lot is don't go by the box name. So there's used oil inside over this. I pour it into a small container and then with the help of a brush I apply it on the bike. So most of the time my bikes are idle because I've got 3 motorcycles, so I apply this oil and keep. You can even use 90 number gear oil on the bike. Now for the excess lube that is spread on the exhaust and tire, you can always have a hard cardboard over here. You can keep it here so that it doesn't go on the tire or the exhaust. But if at all it has gone, you can take a dirty rag and clean it off. Some places I saw the chain is oblong, oblong in the sense that the links are getting tight. They should be moving freely, but they're quite tight. And after lubing, I saw a lot of play also. So probably we'll go to the service center and adjust the chain play first, and then after a week's time we'll do another round of cleaning and lubing so that the rust or superficial rust that is there, it comes off. With that said, I'll end the vlog here. Sorry I had to come indoors because it started raining out, and I hope you like the vlog. If yes, like, share and subscribe. If you're new on if you have any questions, do let me know, and I'll leave contact for SVS Motoworld from whom I had got this paddock 2 years ago. These guys, this is their website, but I'll leave their contact in the video description too.